Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode, second volume of Jamaican 2 Cents. And here on this episode, I plan to touch on a very sensitive issue, and it's a question that many people have been asking. I'm just gonna tell you my point of view, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, as we say, we don't give a fuck. And I apologize for the vulgar language, but that's just how I feel. And I tell the truth all the time. Every time, all the time. Okay, so the topic we're going to touch on today. Actually, let me stop and go ahead. And before I start, a very good friend of mine, asked me to give them a shout out. And I just want to recognize them. And this friend of mine, her name is Rude Gal. She's a very, very, very bad girl. You cannot test her. She will just dig off your face right away, right here and there. So I just want to give her a shout out real quick. And yeah, enough big ups. You don't know it already. And back to the show. So the topic we're gonna talk about today, well, I'm gonna discuss today is Jamaican anger. And the question that has been posed by many people is simply, why are Jamaicans so angry? And they always asking this question, and I'm just gonna answer that briefly for them today. Okay, the first reason I want to state that would answer this question is simply, look, 80% of Jamaicans are what you would call, actually, let me read it. 80% of Jamaican males are what we would call, bad man, as you would put it, are shatter youth, are killer, are something very violent. They are very violent people. And 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 the thing is, take me for example. As a shatter, you just cannot be walking around the streets with a smile on your face all the time. People will think you're a pussy, and pussies can be bad men. So that could be one of the reasons why they're so angry. When you're a shatter, you gotta walk with a mean face. You gotta be like, yo, hey boy, I will shoot. You see, that's the face you gotta have. You can't be like, hello there, Miss Susie Palm. You can't be looking like that all the. You can't be looking like that. You can't have a smile on the face, and you can't be too nice all the time. People will take advantage of you, and they won't respect you as a shatter that you are. You know, so to be a top shatter, you got to be angry. You got to be mean. And you have to have the mean look on your face. So you got to be rude. Yo, me dig off your face, boy. See, that's how you got to look. Alright. So that's just the first reason I would like to state. And but let me say, on a more serious tip now, the other reason I would say, that as to why Jamaicans are so angry is simply put. Look, have you ever heard the saying, a hungry man is a angry man? Well, let me explain that saying to you. You see, when you're hungry, you tend to be angry all the time. And Jamaicans often are some hungry people. And it might not be necessarily hungry for food, but it could be mentally hungry, or psychologically hungry, you see. Because we want to strive to get certain things, and achieve certain things in life. But because of how the system is, we can't do that. Because for one, you might not be able to, if you leave Jamaica, you can't get a visa, it costs too much. You know what I mean? You can't go to America or a foreign country to try and make a better life for yourself. So if you're stuck in that cycle of poverty, you're gonna be hungry mentally, and you that in turn is gonna make you mad. It's gonna make you angry. So it's not much to walk around, and smile about, and be happy about. I mean, yes, you can thank God. You know, you have your life and that, but at the end of the day, you still gotta provide for your family and your relatives. And that's why people are so angry in Jamaica. And just to let you know that see you tourists that fly down there and the aeroplanes, and you go down there to those resorts and you see this beautiful island. Yes, our island is very beautiful. I would like to say that, but at the end of the day, there are certain parts when you go to the real part of Jamaica. It is very tough. It's very hard, and people are struggling every day down there. And you know, and that is what's causing this poverty, and that's what's causing these people to be so mad all the damn time. So you know, when you people come up to us and you say Jamaicans are angry all the time, and you don't have any reasoning for it, or you don't know anything about it, I just think you're very ignorant, and I hate ignorant people. You know, I just feel like just slapping you with the back of my hand. You wouldn't even get the front part because you know ignorant people don't even get the front part of my hand. They get the back part. Make them feel like a child, like an unwanted child. I will just slap you, and that's just personally how I feel on that. Um, I think that's gonna be it for this show. You know, I'm not gonna even go into too much more topics for tonight because it's kind of late. It's early in the morning. It's about 101, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning, and you know eyes are kind of heavy. So I'm just going to take a nap. You know, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Be sure to make sure you comment, subscribe, and rate. You know, it helps a lot. Helps me, to develop and to make the show better. And if you want a shout out, just send me a message or something and let me know, and I'll be sure to mention you on the next episode. Thank you very much, and good night.